Hello, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. It is so good to be here with you today. I hope that all is well with you. And so I'm going to be working over there in the garden on this Friday afternoon. It is now very cool. I don't know what happened. The sun was shining, it was beautiful, and I was so excited about getting started in the garden. But then the sun, I don't know, it just disappeared. But I still want to put in those annuals. Well, I went to the garden center and I picked up these begonias. I love the begonias in the garden because it adds that color to the back corner beds when everything is so green by the hostas and the fruit trees. This just adds that pop of color when you're looking for some color. And because the leaves are of a different color, they're not green, they will stand out in the garden. I'm also planning on putting some dahlias in that area as well. But yeah, these are begonias. They're just the annual begonias that love full sun, 8 hours daily. And now that the trees are gone over in the front, they're gonna get afternoon sun, and that will really help them to grow well. I wanted to get all pink. That was my first goal, to have pink flowers, but they didn't have any. They had just this combination with the red and the white. But what I am really happy for is the fact that this is the dark-leaved begonia, because as I said, the green is good, but there's a lot of green in that area, so it really needs the variegation. That needs this change of this leaf color, to really bring out that area and add a little color, freshness, and difference. The garden is just so beautiful still. It's just looking really good. It's good to work in it and to be in it, to be able to breathe in the fresh air even though the sun isn't shining. So I'm going to be working over there, and I'm going to take you with me on this Friday afternoon in the garden, Catherine's Garden. If you have not subscribed to Catherine's Garden and Home, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell for more, because there's so much happening and things are just changing so quickly here in the garden. But here we go. We're gonna get started on this project now. Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. Well, the pear trees have given up their blossoms and are now, we're able to see where the pears are going to be forming. And I was able to get these impatiens and put them in here in this part of the garden. That was the bottle pear. Now this is the Asian pear, and you can really see the formulation of the fruit there. But we still have 2 lone tulips there and the red tulip back there. But I really like this color of the impatiens here, and so my goal here in this part of the garden is to put in some more annuals here, but then later on to put in the dahlias. that I purchased in this area too, so that it will be the annuals, then the dahlias, and then the backdrop would be the fruit trees and the hostas, which have come up so beautifully here. And then right there, that is the lily, my Casablanca lilies. But then also, a while back, my son, for Mother's Day, about 2 years ago, gave me a rose bush. And I thought that the rose bush had died. I had it planted in the front, and I put it here in the back, and now it's showing up. So that is very exciting to see that rose bush is there. But I'm really impressed also on how these Casablanca lilies are coming up so nicely. And then here, this is another perennial. It's almost like a yellow flower. I knew the name of it at one point, but I don't remember what it is right now. But it's more in the fall that shows up, more late summer. And then I have this astilbe here in this bed as well. So this is where I want to work, and I just want to put in those annuals in here in this bed, and I think it's going to look really pretty and get it started. It was warmer today, but then the temperature has dipped, so it's kind of cool, but I'm going to see if I can get them in now. And then I also want to put some of those annuals here in this bed. This bed is doing really, really well. And now we can start to see that the alliums are coming up. And that's the view here of this garden. You can see that it filled in really nice. And it's amazing. It always amazes me how the gardens looks so bare and barren in February, and then by this time, Mother's Day, around Mother's Day, that it just fills out, and the garden just fills up with beautiful color and plants. And of course the tulips are exciting. They're about to finish up. We had the daffodils here, but now with the fern and the other plants. So I'm going to get those annuals and get digging. So it's over in this area that I'm going to put just plant them in here. And I know it's going to look really good. You kind of can get a feel for it as let me just put them in, like in between here. That's going to look really good. Now, of course, I'm not going to put all 6 of them in. I'm just giving us a feel of what it looks like or will look like. But yeah, I'm going to set it in there. That's the idea. So, what is going to need to happen is that I'm going to need to pop these out pack. Let's see if I can do this gently. And dig a hole. I might just put 2 of them here because they're so small, but they are going to grow up and be much bigger. So the idea is just to stick it in there. Now this area has been very much fortified with compost and other things. It has the mulch here, and the soil is really good, so it doesn't need a lot of amending because it's already in a good position. So see how nice that looks? And it'll be nice and thick. It's really what I want. But you can see how that blends in real well there. put them all in here. It's kind of chilly, but I got them in, and I'm feeling very good about that. One of the things I'm going to do is add some Miracle Grow to them, and also one of the things I'm going to do is add some Miracle Grow to it and also water them in, because I don't think we're going to get rain for a while, so that's what I'm hoping to do here. Yeah, so I really need to get going on this next section here too as well. I really love the allium. You see the allium starting to come up there. And I love the leaves of this hosta. Sometimes it's just easier just to, because they're plugs like that, just to kind of shake them out and let them come out of these containers. Yeah, like that. And then just place them in a spot and then dig a hole. Yeah. Because sometimes when I'm pulling them out, I happen to pull too tightly, and I end up losing, you know, my plug. So sometimes I just throw them out like that. This is from last year. So I'm spacing them about, I would say, about 10 inches apart. And right now, it's okay that they're like this because it's cold and the heat from the pavers will help to keep it nice. As time goes on, I will go through, you know, I'll come back and give them some more tender loving care. The ground is pretty moist and nice, and we've worked this area for a while, so that the soil is good and rich. Yeah, so as I said, I just like kind of throw them out like this and kind of like place them so I have an idea of where I want them to go. And then if you just run into any difficulty or something is there, you just move it, shift it, and you place it. So I do have enough that I should be able to line the whole path or water here. See how nice that looks? And it also gives me an opportunity to clean up the space too. Remove any weeds or things that I don't want to have there. But you know, earlier I was so anxious for color, greenery, and life because the whole bed was virtually empty and barren looking, that even the weeds were looking attractive. But as time goes on, the weeds are going to be covered by the hostas, and as they grow up, the begonias grow up, I'll be able to clear it up so that you know, they will be able to, they won't have any competition. I purposely bought the whole flat because I really want this begonia to bring harmony to the garden, and tie all of the areas together, at least on this side. So I bought the flat to make that happen, because see how nice it looks too with this astilbe and the color of the green. It's going to just help to tie the garden together. And I think the white will turn out all right after all. So I've put them in, and this is what I have left. I've planted in the begonias, the plugs, and that's what I have left back. But let's just take a walk down and you can see what I've done. So as I said, I cleared up the area around them, removed the weeds that are coming up, and it's something that I'll have to continue to do, just to check on them and make sure that they are watered. But right now, because we're kind of like in a rainy sort of pattern, they're going to benefit from the rain. I'm going to also shake in some Miracle Grow fertilizer around them, so that they will be in a good position. So now, and then now around the fruit tree area, this area, the plugs are in. So they may seem insignificant now, but this is not their time yet. Their time will be in late summer, when I'm looking for color. They'll be here. You always have to plan ahead and then enjoy the beauty, just like these tulips here. Just like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. How are things going in your garden? And by the way, happy Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day, for those mothers that are part of this gardening channel, my gardening friends. Happy Mother's Day. I hope that you're spending some time and taking good care of yourself for this time. And thank you so much for being with me. Remember that we're going to grow together here in Catherine's garden and home. Yeah. Yes. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time right here, Catherine's garden and home. Bye. We're gonna grow together. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's garden. Bye.